Hello everyone, welcome to this B2 English listening practice video. Today we are going to talk about mental exhaustion. In our ever-evolving modern society, mental exhaustion has become an insidious adversary that erodes our well-being. It's a form of cognitive fatigue that arises not from physical exertion, but from the incessant overthinking, endless worries, and self-imposed pressures that plague modern life. Unlike physical exhaustion, where the solution is often a good night's rest, mental exhaustion is far more elusive, continually sapping energy without apparent respite. Many individuals spend their entire lives meticulously saving and conserving, whether it's time, money, or emotional energy. Yet they often find that no matter how frugally they manage, the sense of depletion persists. They give endlessly, bending over backward to appease others, and yet they still inadvertently offend those around them. This perpetual cycle of accommodation and sacrifice leaves them feeling drained, no closer to their goals, and no more content with their lives. Despite the wisdom we accumulate through experiences, despite our best efforts to become more emotionally intelligent, many of us continue to make the same mistakes. We invest our time and effort into relationships and endeavors that offer little return, and no matter how enlightened we believe ourselves to be, life continues to serve up bitter disappointments. The harsh reality is that, even as we become more awakened or self-aware, regrets and dissatisfaction remain. Looking back at life, we may find that, apart from an aging face and growing responsibilities, we carry the weight of countless disappointments. And what, truly, do we possess that is undeniably our own? The key to alleviating mental exhaustion lies in a simple truth. The only life worth living is one in which you find joy. Happiness, however fleeting, is the essence of life. As human beings, we face an endless barrage of work, responsibilities, and obligations. We age, our hair greys, our teeth decay, and yet, when the whirlwind subsides and the dust settles, we realize that the greatest depletion of all comes not from the external demands, but from within. It is the internal struggle, the self-doubt, the constant comparison to others, and the relentless pursuit of perfection that drain us most profoundly. This type of exhaustion, known as mental self-sabotage or internal conflict, is perhaps the greatest obstacle to a fulfilled life. The irony is that while we work tirelessly to avoid external stressors, it is the turmoil within that depletes our energy reserves. Thus, in the grand scheme of things, learning to mitigate these internal battles is crucial. In conclusion, mental exhaustion, this intangible yet powerful force, must be addressed with the same urgency as any physical ailment. To reclaim one's life, the first step is recognizing that the relentless pursuit of external success without inner peace is a path to burnout. True contentment lies in embracing imperfection and letting go of unnecessary self-criticism. Now, I'm going to ask you 2 questions about today's article. Write your answers in a comment down below. 1. What internal factors contribute most to mental exhaustion? 2. How can one mitigate the effects of mental exhaustion? Okay, that's all for today's lesson. Keep practicing your English and I'll see you next time.